By now, you should already have a Google account created so that we can connect the Google AdSense service to our already created Google account. To connect your AdSense account, navigate to google.com/AdSense. From here, you'll be prompted to log into your Google account. So go ahead and enter the email address associated with your Google account. You can see that mine's already entered here. And then your password to log in. Go ahead and click the blue Sign In button to log into your Google account. Once logging in, we'll be taken to the Google AdSense homepage. We've already gone over most of the content on this page earlier in the series, so to get started with AdSense, go ahead and click the Get Started Now button in the middle left of the page. On the page that appears, Google tells us that a few things are required to start using Google AdSense. First of all, we need to be at least 18 years old to have a Google account. We also need a website that we can display advertisements on, and then a postal address so that Google can mail us payments and tax information, probably the most important part. Well, the payments, that is. Once you're ready, go ahead and click on the blue button on the bottom left of your screen that says Yes, Use, and then it'll list whatever account you're currently logged in with. On the following page, we need to provide a little more information to Google in order to get Google AdSense configured. First of all, we need to let Google know which website we'll be displaying ads on. Go ahead and enter the primary domain where you're going to be using Google AdSense. If you're going to be using AdSense on multiple websites, don't worry, you can add additional websites later on in the Google AdSense platform. We also need to let Google know what the primary language of our website is. This is really important because we want Google AdSense to display advertisements in the same language that our primary users are speaking. In this case, we're going to choose English. Lastly, make sure that you read through the Google AdSense terms and conditions and program policies. These are really important because if you violate one of the policies at some point, your Google AdSense account will be shut down and you'll not be paid for revenue that you've already earned during that period. As you can see, you're not allowed to click on your own ads. This is considered fraud and your Google AdSense account will be shut down very quickly. You cannot use Google AdSense on websites that contain adult content. You can't use Google AdSense on websites that contain copyrighted material. The websites displaying Google AdSense should contain original content that you own or at least have permission to publish. You also need to verify that you don't already have a Google AdSense account. This is really for your benefit because if you already have a Google AdSense account set up, then you can use that account instead of creating a new one. Lastly, you can't put incentives on your website for users to click on your ads. For example, you can't say, click on 3 of my ads and receive a free ebook. This is also fraud, and it makes it pointless for the advertisers to pay for an ad that's clicked on only because you gave the user an incentive to click on it. So once you take a look at those terms and conditions and you're ready to move forward, go ahead and click on the blue Continue button at the bottom of your screen. In step 3 of the AdSense application process, we have to specify some contact information so that Google knows how to get a hold of us. The first thing that we need to enter is the current country that we're going to be working in. So for this example, we can choose the United States. We also need to choose the time zone that we're currently in. I'm in the Pacific time zone. We also need to specify whether this is an account for an individual or a business. The main difference here is that if you specify an individual, checks will be made out to an individual. If you specify that it's a business account, the checks will be made to the business. So go ahead and choose the one that's most applicable for your situation. For this example, I'm going to put in, as an individual, Jason Hemlock. Down below, we also need to enter our street address, the city that you're currently in, or that you want to receive your payments to, the state, and then, of course, your zip code. We also need to provide a phone number so that Google can contact us if necessary. And then Google also wants to know how we actually heard about AdSense, probably for their own internal marketing purposes, so you can choose whatever option is best suitable for your situation. I'll choose friend or colleague. And then Google also gives us the option of specifying our email preferences at the bottom of the application. By default, Google's going to send you customized help and performance suggestions, and if you're just starting out with Google AdSense, it's probably a good idea to leave all of these emails enabled because there are a lot of really good suggestions that will help you optimize your Google AdSense account. At any point during the future, you can opt out of some of these emails. So choose whichever option is most suitable for you, and then when you're ready, go ahead and click the blue Submit My Application button at the bottom of your screen. Once your application has been submitted, Google lets you know that it's been properly submitted and it's now being reviewed. Once it's been approved, you'll receive a message at the email address that you associated with your application regarding the status of your account. Once your application has been accepted, you're going to have to place some code inside of your website to prove that you're the actual owner of the website. And we'll show you how to do that later on in the course.